I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wow, quick packet here, Tina.
Yeah, it's not really
What's
that.
going on here? So our first guest isn't here?
You couldn't make it. I
That's fine.
have the stuff there for you.
Yeah, all right. We'll take, yeah.
It was,
We can
Yeah.
discuss it after a little bit too, if you want.
yeah. Oh, did I have to do it?
I moved it to the
Oh.
bottom because he wasn't here.
Because he wasn't here.
All right, cool. All right, our second guest is Mr. Zachary Aronson. What would you like to speak about, my friend?
Just two things.
Main Street, obviously.
Yep, Main Street. So we have pricing back from C. Naughton Corporation for just overlay and
Raising
feathering of the outside, raising manhole covers and everything for the overlay. So you're gonna have an 1.5 inch overlay along the whole side. Me and Ernie today met with C. Naughton. We had our construction coordination meeting. So to move that forward, we just need to know two things. There's one or two ways we can go about this, right? We're at a point now, as you've seen with all the recent emails, where the C. Naughton's trenchless submittal is ready to go.
Yep.
So they're ready, they're getting all the material at this point. There's a lead time, 2 to 4 weeks for those items. That's the casing pipe really is what the lead time they're waiting on, and getting the actually Henniker and all of them out here. So that's just for the trenchless work. It's approved. The only thing else they have to do is get approval for their maintenance and traffic plan, because they're gonna need to close the roads during the day at those locations. So the question we wanna move on is, one, do we want to wait till after the culverts for installation, for paving? You're gonna need to have some settlement time for that, for after they do those culverts.
Right.
I would say at least 60 days. Or the other way we could do it is have them feather at the crossings, right? So you gradually come down and have them do the paving as soon as they can. And the pricing that we've got for that's $221,000. It would be a change order to the contract.
So not that far off from the mill and pave anyway.
Not that
Yeah,
far off.
Right.
I sent you guys, you both, all three.
Yep.
And like I said in my email, they didn't come down too much. They will have to provide, as part of their change order, all material costs and labor costs, and they'll have to have actual backup as opposed to
Right.
just their letter for the price.
This
It's
is
not
my-
like a lump sum type thing.
This is my FU price.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily that.
Well, no, I know,
But I think he sincerely reached out to his paver,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that was the price he got, and he put it on paper. He hasn't been like that for the project.
What about the paving he owes us for
I was just gonna ask the same thing.
the settlement out there?
For just like the settlement on various areas.
Yeah.
So I have had him go back out there recently.
Did he go out there?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he overlaid that already?
No, he just put more temp asphalt on areas with depression.
Oh.
Yeah. So the thing is he's held to temp pavement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
know.
the more you add
It's just,
temp pavement on
It's
top
gonna
of
get
temp
worse.
pavement,
Alright.
Yep.
it's just gonna create ripples and bumps in the roadway.
So the question to us is, now or later?
Right. Correct. Do we wanna wait till the
now
end
or
of
later,
October?
and which one?
Yeah, how later?
Do we wanna wait till, right.
September?
Till probably end of October.
I say now.
I say no.
And have him feather it later.
I say no. Do,
And tell him-
take those three,
Do a
because,
really good job after it's. Oh,
and
he's-
one reason I say that is because I actually took the road the other day with
Yeah,
my
it's
trailer.
deplorable.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
bad.
awful.
No, on a trailer, I couldn't even imagine.
No, I mean.
He's just
but
gonna
I-
have to feather it in, right?
yeah.
After.
So in the middle is just so we're talking about everything here.
Yeah.
You'll have 2 feathered sections.
How many other sections?
Well, let's,
There'll be 3 total.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be at each culvert, and
Do
you're
it-
probably
do it
talking
now.
about a 40 by 8 and a 16x8, and then in the middle, it's still gonna be the
It's
existing
fine, 'cause
roadway.
then
Right.
in a year and a half, everything's
The
gonna
big
be
bridge.
all milled and paved over.
Oh, the big bridge you're going over, right?
So
What is it,
instead of,
except the third one will
right,
have
instead
to
of a
go.
million bumps, we're gonna have 3 bumps.
That's
Six-
fine, we
six
can
bumps.
live with that.
September.
No, he's gonna do it, if we tell him now, he's gonna just tell her how long it takes his paving guy to get out
So,
here.
That should be pretty quick.
so the next question is, do we do the 221 or the 273?
So, yeah, with the 221, you're gonna have a feathered section in the middle,
Yeah.
right? Where it's, the one side of the roadway is a little higher than the other, but it's feathered. And you'll have those sections in the, on the culverts, right, where it's higher than the existing
Right.
roadway. I think it's closer to 290, with the full mill and overlay.
Oh, I think I have the old, well,
There's
Give me
270
a
for
new
the
one.
keynote one
Yeah,
down
that
the middle.
should be the new one.
But my thought is if you're gonna, it's 278, I think, for the 2-foot wide key.
Will you guys have a person out there watching
Okay,
them?
I thought it
Okay.
was in there.
Okay.
I don't-
I'm okay with the
I don't know that.
221.
Do I?
Yep. So next step would be to get a change order.
Tina, we're pinching on both sides of the paper now.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think.
We were talking about it today.
Oh, 266.
266 is,
It says mill and paving.
Mill and pave one side of the road.
okay. Is there
So
not,
it's slightly down.
slightly down than the other one? Right, yeah, it's 270 and then, yeah, right.
So 266 or 221?
I'm okay with the overlay, 221. Because
It's gonna get redone anyway.
it's gonna get redone.
No,
I'm
I'm
totally.
The only,
And Tom was fine.
Because the 266 would be like basically repaving it.
right, you're basically gonna have,
You're doing the exact same.
you're not gonna have all the extra asphalt.
Right, right, right.
Essentially.
Tear it up.
I'm fine
And
with
only to tear it up, right.
So,
Just get it. Just
Get it done,
Get it so
221.
Yeah, so the next
People
step,
want to pass on the other side, go right ahead.
No,
Yeah.
they won't need to.
Right, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
so the next step will be that we'll get a change order together. We'll get them to get us all the backup pricing for everything they have. In terms of trying to get it signed, is that something that Ernie's gonna be able to sign, or he's gonna have to come back to another?
I think we have to sign that though. I think one of us has to sign that,
you can
right?
vote to give me signatory rights.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know so we can plan for it,
No,
because
I wanted to come out of this meeting with that decided.
Yeah.
Yeah. That needs to get going.
okay.
So I need to make a motion to allow Superintendent Ernie Bacon to be able to sign for, what was that again?
On behalf of the board.
Yeah, on
For
behalf of
change
the board,
orders
for
on
the
behalf of
change
the Main
orders.
Street contract.
Yeah.
Right.
On behalf of the Main Street Company.
Second.
All in favor?
I
Do you want a motion to do the?
motion to do the actual paving.
Oh, yeah, let's do that too. So, we have, this is my first time. I have a motion, I would like to have a motion to accept C. Norton's proposal to overlay Main Street and pave it. Do I have a second?
So moved. Yes. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, it'll be done tomorrow, right?
I'll be out there with a
Get
shovel.
started.
So
At-
in
at the-
August 21.
At the 221.
No, he'll let us know.
Thank you.
What is it?
You'll be starting in August?
As soon as they can get their paving contractor out there. So hopefully earlier than that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Don't tell
As soon
anyone
as they can get on the
anything.
schedule.
No.
That's a day's work. That's probably about a days-ish work.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's quick.
Because they just take a machine and they just run it.
I just gotta go.
It goes the full width and it just spreads everything.
And the road will be closed one day?
More than likely they'll have like the paving contractor behind. They'll probably have like a cop moving with them or a police officer
Right.
moving with them. So they
There's
can
nothing
probably allow them to go
outstanding.
by.
You're not closing the whole road.
Oh, okay.
No, so you're talking, yeah, I think you're referencing the culvert
Culverts, yeah.
installations, the
That's
trenchless.
That's gonna
On
be
those
fun.
locations, the roadway will be closed to local,
That area.
to through traffic, but local traffic will be allowed to get, everyone will be allowed to get to their homes.
And when will those be done?
Those are, so about 4 weeks, say 4 weeks just to be conservative for materials. And then you'll have 2 weeks at each culvert is what is expected. So probably around end of August.
So you still might be able to come in under.
I think we'll be close.
Close.
I think with the paving,
Yeah, for
considering.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Lead service line replacement?
So you guys gotta issue an RFQ for that. Just, you just have to put together an RFQ, and then once that's gone through, you know, you guys can reach out, you know, to get qualified consultants or architects, engineers
Right.
to do that. We'll be definitely responding to that, but
Perfect. Thank
when
you.
you guys do it, we have to.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
All right.
You got anything else?
That's all I had.
Awesome. Thanks. Zach.
Thank you so much.
Get home. Thank you.
Feel free to
Thanks
give
for
me a call.
hanging out with Dighton all day.
All right. Oh, I know.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Zach.
See you, buddy.
See you later.
Good night.
All right. Approval of minutes of the prior meeting. Motion to approve the following June 8th monthly meeting and the June 8th executive session meetings.
So moved.
All those in
You
favor?
gotta step down.
Oh, I'll step down.
And second.
And second, sorry. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. This is, yeah,
Yeah.
this is not worth $100. All right.
You can do it.
Do we have any correspondence?
No.
Nothing? Good.
No,
All right, financial conditions. Operating budget to actual balance. Our income for fiscal '23 was $3,088,870. Our expenses were $2,892,906. Our receivables, outstanding water receivables, $53,580. Month's commitment is $42,925, and water receivables was $30,475. Do I have a motion to accept the financial report as presented?
So moved.
Step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Warrants, expenditure warrants, motion to approve expenditure warrants as presented.
So moved.
Step down second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we have a motion to approve end of year, okay. End of year transfer encumbrances. A motion to transfer $4,510.30 from the system maintenance line to the postage and mailings line.
So moved.
Step down second. All those in favor?
Aye.
A motion to transfer $9,602.51 from the system maintenance line to the building maintenance supply line.
So moved.
Step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. A motion to transfer $7,608.49 from the system maintenance line to the SCADA line.
So moved.
Step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I have a motion to transfer $22,274.90 from the system maintenance line to the engineering line.
So moved.
Step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. A motion to transfer $9,080.01 from the system maintenance line to the chemical line.
So moved.
Step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have encumbrances. I have a motion to encumber $16,538.97 for upgrades to 527 Somerset Avenue building.
So moved.
Step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I have a motion to encumber $15,000 for skater upgrade.
So moved.
Step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion to encumber $7,000 for valve exercise.
So moved.
Step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
A motion to encumber $22,150 for office renovations, 192 William Street.
So moved.
Step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
I have a motion to encumber $2,255 for webmaster.
So
I'll
moved.
step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Go ahead and do that again.
Only once a year.
Once a year.
All right, cool. So I guess we're going straight to old business. Somerset, really got nothing on that. I mean, I went to a meeting, they canceled me, and I went home.
Really?
Yeah, so, that went well.
Did they give a reason?
Too busy? I think There was something wrong with the way they put it on the warrant, maybe.
Or the agenda.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Yeah.
It's par for the course for them.
Gonna invite you back?
Yeah, no, there's some other things going on, so it's in the early stages. It's just, yeah, it was a weird one. No big deal. We'll have to get you down there to meet Chris and you know Chris.
I know Chris, yeah, we're
Yeah.
Chris, it's not
That's right.
Swans,
That's
that's
right.
right.
Go down there, that's what I say hi to Chris.
I used to go take his co-hogs back.
And the boss Paul. Anything on the MIU repair, are you whittling down?
It's been kind of slow. I assume once we bills go out, we'll have time to give you.
You have letters in the bills and everything. Thanks.
You're still encouraging people to call in?
Yep, anybody
Boy.
that still has one, they got an extra note.
Analog, everything, we want them all out.
Mhm.
Oh, you're doing the whole town, right?
Yeah.
So as a result, anyone who hasn't had it done should call. They don't need a letter.
No.
Okay.
Main Street Watermain project update.
What do you think we just did that?
Think we're
Just
good?
did that,
I think we
yeah.
just did that.
That's good.
Yes.
Environmental partner CETA 1A replacement well update. So I did talk to Chuck. I'd like to get that ball rolling just in case. I'd like to see that rehab, to be honest. We don't know the future, so, I'll have him in the next meeting to give us some hard numbers and stuff, but we have a well that gives us 50 gallons a minute. When it's rehabbed to 80 for a couple months, so we did get a yield of over, I don't know what it was, 290, 280, 300.
One time.
Yeah, so,
It's just,
but it was kind of put aside for 2 years.
It's a replacement line. That was we started that before COVID.
So it got thrown to the, we don't want to
Way
do it
back
anymore.
burner.
yeah.
Chuck is
And then
supposed to-
prices have gone up, and
Yeah.
so I would like to see that well redone.
I knew well.
It's 70 feet off the
It's
old
time,
well.
if you're only getting 80 on a recoup, it's not even worth it.
It's a house well.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you can get that at my house.
I mean, anyway.
Do you have a
I reached out to
dollar
Chuck. He's gonna call you tomorrow and update you on it, or
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
But you haven't,
We already took a note for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
We already have a note on it.
Okay.
It got thrown to the
do you
side for a while.
you have a timetable?
Originally.
It should have been done 2 summers ago.
Okay, but,
And
I
last we
mean,
knew
you're
it was
gonna
gonna be done by
start.
December.
They don't take that long. We have the building there. It's gonna be pitless, goes into the building, all the skate is gonna be moved. Eventually we'll take the building down. It'll take a while.
Right, okay. No, it's a start.
All right. That was old business. New business, distribution laborer vacancy. Eric, do you have anything you want to say about that? I have plenty else.
Do I?
We need to hire
That's a very old-
No, we do.
Well, we need
This
to
was the-
post the job in-house first.
Right. This was the description we wrote before, right?
2013, that's from, that's the last
So
time.
we need to revise that a little, or just, yeah, button it up. And then we gotta, wait, labor and then the summer labor. We get both. This one is for the laborer.
So we have a position vacancy when Kevin leaves technically, but we have a vacancy in distribution.
Right now.
I guess we have technically 2 options. Fill the vacancy as the position currently is, or create a laborer position. That's the way I see it. We can fill it the way it is, the way it was, which is, whatever, 2 licenses, whatever the heck it is. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of the way we have the system it is, but it is what we have, and it's fine. Or fighting you, which is what's gonna happen.
So they're gonna wanna fill this position at his,
So I'm fine filling the
Yeah.
position.
right, whatever
Right.
his rate of pay is,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
I think you should post it for the union at that, and if, then fill the laborer's position after.
Well,
I just recommend. so it's-
we don't, right now, we have 1 opening down there. We generally carry 3 people in distribution,
Mhm.
but
That's 2.
we have 2 right now. we're down one. So we will have to talk about some things going forward. And I think filling that position in the interim is a good idea. With, I mean, I'm sure someone here will take it and go down there, pretty sure.
Yeah. So we gotta rework this and post it in-house.
Yeah. I mean,
What his job description is.
so, what is that?
This is the old.
This is the old one,
Yeah.
and then Ed changed to like this 2 license system.
That's in the,
It's in the
in
contract?
contract, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, this is kind of null and void, this one. You know, because it's now a 2 license system. If you have 2
Mhm.
licenses, you make this, if you have 1, you make that.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I think a lot of cleanup in the contract would go well, but it just never got done.
I agree.
Okay? Really,
The next contract.
yeah,
Yes. Needs to be cleaned up.
a little bit. So, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're done hiring, but I think for now, kind of hamstrung in a way with what we have. We'll have, I don't know if we'll have an opening up here, but we'll have, there's got to be some changes because being down to 3 here, it's fine if the overtime's taken, it's totally fine. Would be hamstrung a little bit, but 4 is a lot, I thought here. 4 is a lot. We got lucky with Scott doing all our weekends. They got really lucky. That's gonna end eventually, because he's not gonna want to do weekends forever.
Then you have to hire somebody for weekends.
Things are gonna change. They have to. Especially if you go to 3 people. We'll have to figure it out. But in the interim, we need a distribution worker,
Right.
right? What are your thoughts?
More about the summer labor.
What do you think? I mean, I feel like some mowing's getting thrown. We're gonna lose a person here, correct? We'll lose
Right.
We technically,
Continuing.
we have,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
could
yeah.
lose a person here
Right.
to distribution,
Right.
which means
Then,
they're gonna be hamstrung doing a lot of the outside work. And maybe we could pull some of that work from distribution. I'm talking cutting grass and weed whacking, possibly painting hydrants, which has gone a little
you
neglected
can
the
almost
last
use
couple of
this, some of this description for
Yeah.
like summer labor kind of stuff.
years. Or, right, or even,
What a junior, like slash
I know.
laborer slash junior operator.
Well, you mean creating a position?
Yeah, we just did that over there in Swansea. We did, we were gonna hire a junior laborer slash, junior operator slash laborer.
Right.
And then pretty much you can use them wherever, here, and use them down there, so you can jump back and forth.
So, yeah. Couldn't operate though, right? You don't have a license?
Well, 6 months you get your license, and then we see how it works out. Don't work out, get somebody else in.
Yeah.
This way we're not handcuffed.
Hmm.
We can,
So with Bob leaving, I don't hate that idea. But if we, with Bob leaving,
what's he, like November, right?
January.
January?
That's not far.
No.
That's, yeah, that's like 2 meetings and we gotta figure it out.
Jump on this in 5 months, we'll
Can we-
know somebody's gonna work out 3 or 4 months.
I'd really like to have a discussion kind of in an executive and what kind of reorganization we're gonna do. Just a little more in-depth. Oh, crap. A little more in-depth of what, like, not a restructuring, but what are we gonna do without?
Yeah.
You just
Getting
lost
your
2 of your brain trusts, so
Right.
you're gonna be long-term employees. So how do you restructure? You hire a junior employee, knowing that Mike doesn't have his T2. Who's gonna take the primary? I mean, you could, obviously. How are we gonna reorder, how restructure this a little? Because it's gotta happen.
Yeah.
It's,
I agree.
the old days are over. it doesn't, you know, there's no man up right now, there's no next person up.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard to get
We gotta figure this
quotes
out,
from
it's
somewhere.
changing,
Yep.
it's gonna evolve. I don't wanna just say here right now, that's a great idea, that's a great, let's put our heads together, we'll buckle down and we'll figure something out within, say, the next month or two. Would you like to see a summer laborer to help
Yes.
out? I would too.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's,
I think it's a
we
good
know enough people in town that probably wouldn't mind a couple months' work.
Mhm.
I'd say, yeah, because there's only a little wiggle room in the.
They can only do 19 hours,
wages.
Right.
right?
Yeah.
A week.
Otherwise, yeah.
We could probably modify some of this just for summer help.
That's what I was saying, you could take pieces
Yeah.
of this out.
In the meantime, we can
Yep.
give you a summer help person.
Yeah.
You're looking for hydrant maintenance, mowing grass.
Yeah.
But really like this
Right.
bottom,
They're not jumping in holes. I don't want, they're not, they have no function as far as,
No,
this bottom paragraph.
you know, OSHA stuff like people
Yeah, yeah,
want.
yeah.
nothing operator related.
I mean, they can paint hydrants, grease the steam, don't run the hydrant. You know, unless you're with somebody else.
Mhm.
I don't know, what do you mean? 20 bucks an hour? 20 bucks an hour?
Yeah.
It's 2 months.
20 bucks an hour.
20 bucks an hour?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, so pretty much the top paragraph, like you're
I
crossing
didn't
out.
know.
Crossing out, yeah,
Done.
that whole bottom,
And the bottom
apart
is-
from replacing old water meters, but, and plowing and things like, but we can,
Right, right.
we
Yeah,
can kind of
some of that.
clean up this bottom paragraph and
If
make
they had
that
to
the
go
summer
with-
labor thing.
If we had one distribution person in and they wanted someone to go with them for something, go ahead.
Right.
Right.
You know, stuff like that, no problem.
Well, you can go with them and you can learn.
It's up to you.
He can
Right.
learn.
You're in charge. Totally up to you. Yeah,
I get it.
don't want them jumping in holes
Yeah.
and taking that kind of work away, that's all.
Building and-
But you have plenty of hydrant maintenance.
Go with
stuff like
somebody if
that.
they're reading meter pits, you can go with them.
Yeah.
Be the outside person.
There's plenty of grass to cut.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple
Hydrant
areas that
maintenance.
need work.
Plenty. So, cool. I'd like to make a motion to hire a temporary summer help for for the rest of the season. We'll see how long it goes. If it goes longer, then fine. But at least for the next 2 months, 3 months, and we, you know, if we need to extend and the person's available and we have time for it and money, and it works out, then great. So.
So moved.
Would you like to? yeah.
All of that, so
Step
moved.
down, step down in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, good. Okay. And we'll have to have some kind of executive. At some point, I don't know, no smoke.
And as far as the distribution, we're gonna talk about the job description or what.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
that,
I
and-
mean, currently, I'd say we're a little hamstrung to what we already have in our system, in our contract. I mean, I don't know, I'd have to read it again, I'd really have to look at it. I would like for you to talk to legal and see if there's, what he thinks. But I personally, I mean, I'm not against, obviously we should probably post it in-house.
Yeah.
Do I want to change the position a little? Yes, but can I do it on the fly? No. I mean, I can't.
It gets posted for 7 days here?
Yeah. It's good for surface.
So the summer position posted for a week, is that
Well, that one,
Till filled.
yeah.
Yeah,
to it?
That could
Fill,
be
till we fill
anywhere.
it.
Yeah.
Gotta fill it as soon as
I
possible.
know, when will be the deadline for application?
I don't think we're gonna have trouble filling that.
Right,
No. Yeah,
okay. Okay.
quick position, get some, yeah, I don't think,
Is it full-time or is it,
19 hours a week. is
19
what we
hours.
can
oh,
hire.
that's a great part-time job.
According to the,
Yeah.
according to the union contract.
Oh, it's you.
Anything
like
more
4
than
hours
19
a day.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you wanna
I think the
benefits.
towns the same.
After
3 long days, whatever, yeah, well,
Yeah.
if they needed that, not big deal. But we'll work, yeah, that's a simple.
Around the weather too.
Yeah, true,
For sure.
true. All right, so we'll talk a little more. Should I make a motion to post the distribution? Are we good with, I don't, oh no, I want you to talk to
Yeah,
Matt.
well, we need to do the
Yeah.
language on it, we need to
Gotcha.
talk to Matt about
Talk to
that.
Matt about a
Make
little
sure it follows
perimeter.
union
Yeah,
stuff.
because you can
Yep.
always have a
Yeah, quickie,
early, yeah,
Yeah,
quick meeting sometime.
because that's all we'll discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, personnel.
That way you can all look
Yeah.
at it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
look at what the contract says.
Yeah, as soon as you can get that to
Right.
Matt, it would be great, if you could. Thank you very much.
Hurt no feelings.
right.
The announcements, so our next regular meeting of the Water Commissioners is tentatively August 8th, which,
Yeah,
oh boy, we're gonna kill.
I will not
that's
be
the
here.
second Tuesday.
You won't be here.
Won't be.
So we cannot do that.
Can't do that.
You've gone that whole week?
I
I'm good
am
any
gone
day but
until-
Wednesday.
I am gone
Jeff.
until, I could do the 15th.
Any day but Wednesday.
We have an election on the 14th. So you want to do the 15th?
Yeah,
Actually, they'll probably.
yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
That's
I mean,
perfect.
All right. All right.
Fantastic.
Anybody, have we posted that yet?
Yeah, we've got one person on the ballot.
That was my next question. There you go. That was my next question. Okay.
August 15th, and that's what, Monday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
6 o'clock?
6 PM.
Just remind me.
Mhm.
Of course.
So the next announcement is the election for open seat on the Board of Water Commissioners will be August 14th from noon to 7. That's the other thing I'd like to speak to Matt about. If there's a vacancy with the board
In the future.
in the future for resigning from the board,
Yeah.
in order to avoid the expense and the time, it's gonna be, what, 4 or 5 months since, the time it takes to get another board member in here,
Mhm.
can we just appoint a board member for
The remainder of the
the
term.
remainder of that term, and then then they have to.
Then they can have the
After that
election.
term's over, you can have an election.
Yeah.
That's what the school department does. Don't know, obviously, you guys don't do that, but the
All
school.
of them do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it just
It's
wasn't.
an interim, yeah.
Whether we're here or not, it's for the next board, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's just make it simple. The elections can be a nightmare. Let's not do it.
Unless you're having a special meeting already.
Even though
It
it's-
happens, then you can
Yeah.
run the special meeting, so it doesn't cost you
Right.
anything.
Yeah, we
It's
found
not
it
so
that way.
it's just for people to show up.
Yeah.
Expense.
Yeah, let's
You have to
just
have
balance
cop and you have to
check-ins.
pay. Do you pay the election people?
Yeah, they're there anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll
Do we pay
ask
them?
Matt about that.
Yeah.
The
We'll just
election.
need to change the bylaw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can pay.
It's
Yeah, we
The
want to
checkers?
change that.
There's an expense.
Okay.
By the
We have to have a
November meeting.
detail, checkers.
By the November meeting, so we can put it on the.
Yeah, we'll put it on the
You
November.
have to put an article for that, I think, right? So you can vote it.
Right.
So.
I just have one quick
Oh,
question.
public input.
Public input.
How many
quick.
candidates do you have?
One,
One,
Just John?
yes. Mr. John Harris is the one candidate, correct?
yes.
Is that your only question? That's all you get, you said one.
Yeah, but
Well,
no
you-
more.
You can do write-ins, right?
Oh,
Of
that's a
course.
question.
Of course.
That's a question.
Okay,
It's a two.
thank you.
You're good, okay. So I guess I can do this in executive. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in executive. Okay. Motion to go into executive session under provision of chapter 30A, section 21A, 2, to conduct contract negotiations with non-union personnel. We will not be coming back into open session, take it. So, all those in favor? I'll do that.
Second.
You second that?
Mhm.
I'll step down.
Second motion.
Okay. Step down and second, I don't know. Is that what that is? Take a roll call, each of you say your name.
Roll call. Eric Horrocks.
Jeff Porter.
Will you be, who will be here?
You need to make this a little simpler for me. I don't
So
think
just
it's
the
simple.
commissioners for the roll call.
All right.
Yeah.
So, we're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Have a good night.